Warning: the following content contains a lot of spoilers. If you don't want to get spoiled, feel free to click off this video and watch a different video of mine. You're free to come back here after you completed the anime. Viewers' discretion is advised. If you ever want to see what it's like to time travel, this is the anime for you. This anime was pretty great and I loved a lot of things about it. But before I get into that, let's get right to the introduction.色づく世界の明日から, also known as Iroduku, the world in colors, or for short, Iroduku, is an original anime series created by Natsuka Yashio. Just like Paranoia Agent, this is the second anime that isn't based on a manga or a light novel, and it also doesn't have a follow-up, making it just an anime series all by itself. The anime was released in 2018 and lasted only 13 episodes. It was animated by PA Works, an animation studio known for animating animes like Angel Beats, Charlotte, and the first season of Uma Musume, Pretty Derby. Alright, let's get right to the plot. We start the anime with a 17-year-old student named Hitomi, and Hitomi is an interesting girl. Hitomi is lonely, she doesn't have a lot of friends, and she struggles with achromatopsia, which means she cannot see color, making her world feel depressing. But one day, her grandmother named Kohaku creates magic where she can go 60 years into the past. Before we get things clear, let me remind you that the current year in the anime is 2078. The main reason why Kohaku is doing this is so Hitomi can meet her 17-year-old self and she can stop suffering. So eventually, Kohaku successfully transports Hitomi into 2018, and once she enters the year 2018, she's inside someone's room. Turns out it's a guy's room, so Hitomi escapes the guy's house and runs away, but she was caught by 3 members of the photography and arts club at Minamigaoka High School, which is the high school Hitomi goes to in her future. Later on, the 3 members help Hitomi in the streets to locate the magic shop. The 3 members are named Asagi, Kurumi, and Sho, and they all believe that Hitomi is that guy's girlfriend, whose name is Yuito, but as you all know, they aren't dating because Hitomi just time traveled. Anyways, Hitomi does find a magic shop, but instead of seeing Kohaku, she finds her great-great-grandmother. Turns out Kohaku is in England studying magic. To prove that Hitomi and Kohaku know each other, Hitomi shows her great-great-grandmother her earring, but she doesn't have it. She accidentally dropped it in Yuito's room. So she follows Yuito to get it back, but before she does, she sees Yuito's drawing and she can see color. While she's distracted by his drawing, he says that he would press charges against her, but he ends up not doing so and gives the earring back to her. Once Hitomi goes back to the magic shop, Kohaku's family starts enrolling Hitomi in school, so she starts going to school, where she eventually sees the members of the photography and arts club. Around the time she's at school, the school starts allowing clubs to recruit first years, and since Hitomi is a transferred student, she looks around until she visits the photography and arts club. The photography and arts club is a merged club due to Yuito being the only member of the arts club and the photography club being low on members. It takes quite a while until Hitomi eventually joins the photography and arts club. At the same time, Kohaku finally returns home from England, which means 17-year-old Kohaku finally meets Hitomi from the future, so they both get along and start meeting up with everyone in the photography and arts club. The club agrees to go to the sky roof to take photos. During the photo shoots, Kohaku tells Hitomi to tell everyone the truth about her, which is that she is from the future and Kohaku is her grandmother, and the way she time traveled in the past was due to magic. So everyone believes her and they quickly get used to it. Some time has passed, and ever since Hitomi has been in the year 2018, her friends have started enjoying being with her. But now we're into the point where she has to go back to the year 2078, which means Kohaku starts creating magic to make her go back home. Around the same time, Hitomi and her friends spend the last few times together. They all go to the cultural festival at school and they have a wonderful time there. but now we eventually reach the point where Hitomi goes back home. So Hitomi, Kohaku, and 5 of her friends go to the park to prepare to send Hitomi back to the year 2078. All 5 friends create a star sand trail for Hitomi so that the magic can work. All her friends have to give Hitomi a message to her, so they all do, but when Yuito gives Hitomi a message, her magic interferes, which breaks the time magic. And at the last second, Yuito jumps into the magic circle to save Hitomi. While inside, he finds Hitomi, and that's when they confess their feelings for each other, and they love each other. After they confessed, Hitomi's vision is no longer black and white. She can finally see color again. So once Hitomi goes back into the year 2018, she says goodbye to everyone, and now she returns to the year 2078. Once she's back in 2078, Kohaku as Hitomi's grandmother gives Hitomi a time capsule created by everyone, and she especially loves the one book created by Yuito himself. In the end, Hitomi moves on with her current life in 2078, which means the anime ends with her going to the graveyard, visiting Yuito's grave by dropping off flowers as a way to say thank you to him for making her understand the meaning of life. Wow, this anime was extremely touching and wonderful. I know there were many good moments I left out, but it's a lot to say. Let's move on to the animation. I love the animation a lot. The fact that it's extremely colorful makes it beautiful for an anime. You cannot go wrong with this at all. Let's move on to the opening and ending themes. The opening theme is beautiful and great. I love the instruments used for this song and the artist's voice. This opening is performed by Haruka Tomiyuki. The ending theme is also beautiful and great, but I love the artist's voice more than the opening. This ending is performed by Nagi Yanagi. Let's move on to the voice acting. The voice acting is pretty good. There were a few funny scenes, but the voice acting itself was pretty serious about it. But this is how I enjoy the voice acting the most. Let's move on to the pacing. The pacing is right on track. It gives you time to understand what is happening, but it could be a bit slow depending on your point of view. But I find it solid after all. Time for my final review. Time for my final review for Iroduku. I'm placing Iroduku on Please Watch This Immediately, in between Black Lagoon Season 1 and Tomo-chan is a Girl. This is what I call an extremely underrated anime I want everyone to get into. Time for my next anime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got Flowers of Evil. This is the anime that I'm not really looking forward to a lot, but since I got it, looks like I had to watch this next and review it. Time for my outro. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And please follow my socials in the description down below. And since you know what my next anime is going to be, stay tuned for that. Until then, this is Enjeru signing off.